This redware urn was made during the Meiji era in Tokoname, Japan, on the Chita Peninsula in Aichi Prefecture. The Meiji era corresponded with the reign of Emperor Meiji from October 1868 to July 1912. Tokoname is one of Japan's 6 most important ancient kiln towns, known for its ceramic water pipes and for its signature redware and fine Japanese teapots. Tokoname also had its own port, making the exportation of many ceramics more efficient. From the medieval period to the present day, Tokoname's ceramics industry has boasted a scale of production unparalleled in most parts of the world. During the Edo period, between 1600 and 1868, Tokoname had the largest output of ceramics of any kiln town in Japan, with 60 operating kilns and the biggest climbing kiln in all of Japan, which is likely the type of kiln in which this urn was made. A climbing kiln, or noborigama, is a type of kiln that has a partitioned chamber for firing large quantities of ceramics and other ware. These are built on a slope so that gravity draws the flue smoke through the kiln. This keeps the high temperatures constant throughout the chamber. A climbing kiln works particularly well for manufacturing uniform goods when the surface of ware is coated by a glaze. Tokoname redware was made with clay from rice fields that contained high levels of iron. This clay gives the rich, deep red color seen here. It was this type of pottery, engineered by Koi Hoju, that established Tokoname's excellent reputation in the industry. In addition, he laid the foundations for earthenware pipe production, which is still a prominent export of Tokoname's kilns. At first glance, we see a high-fired ash-glazed large maroon terracotta urn, with high shoulders and a flared neck. Upon closer inspection, the intricate details begin to reveal themselves. 2 dragons serve as sculptural handles, their bodies winding around the base of the urn, disappearing behind clouds created in low bas-relief. The body of the urn has a subtle leather grain texture, and in a few areas has layers of dust from its long shelf life. Its glossy glaze has worn off in patches, mostly on the body of the urn. Dragons have been a motif in Japanese culture and arts for thousands of years. Similar to Korean or Chinese depictions of dragons, Japanese dragons are steeped in symbolism and intertwined with mythology, some of which is shared among the 3 countries. In fact, the dragon is one of 12 Japanese zodiac animals, a concept that was imported from ancient China. In antiquity, the dragon was the leader of these zodiac animals and was most often associated with masculinity and power. In Japan, dragons appear snake-like, with long, thin, wingless bodies despite their flying capabilities. They also possess the scales of fish and 3 sharp, fierce talons like eagles. The Japanese venerated dragons as gods with the power to create rain or prevent floods, resulting in their divine association with water. Dragons also had the ability to change the seasons. In winter, dragons rested inside bodies of water like lakes, rivers, or the ocean. They brought spring when they emerged from the depths on the vernal equinox, and would bring summer with their ascent into heaven. Upon their descent again to earth, dragons brought fall and began the cycle once more by ushering in the winter to rest again in the water. The dragons on this urn are already in heaven amongst the clouds, symbolizing summer and their divine powers. According to an old Chinese proverb, dragons bring clouds while tigers call forth the wind. This played into a bigger spiritual belief that dragons and tigers were connected in a countering balance of elements. Dragons represent heaven and rain, while tigers represent earth and wind. They were considered rulers of the cosmos and the natural world. This is an important part of Japanese religion and culture in that, like the Chinese concept of yin and yang, all things are defined and complemented by their opposites. The deep maroon color and the intricate designs of the dragons in the clouds suggest that the urn functioned as a ceremonial piece rather than used for everyday life. The vessel was possibly used to carry water or wine for weddings, funerals, or other ceremonies.